welcome to the Wood Kitchen, and this is an extremely special show today, darling.
Yeah, we are not actually in the wood kitchen, but we are
Yes.
in an entirely different space that's super important too.
A bit jealous, though.
Yeah, you can't be part of this one today, darling, but
Yeah, you know what?
bye for now.
Okay.
Thank you.
That was short.
That was like
It's a little
super hard,
short.
right? Well, I have a special guest in the wood kitchen right now. Why am I saying wood kitchen?
You're saying wood kitchen, but it's the Italian
It's
residence.
the Italian
Welcome.
residence. Thank you so much for allowing us into your home. This is the ambassador, the Italian ambassador, His Excellency Enrico De Agostino. Did I say it correctly?
Yes, almost.
Oh, okay.
You almost got it right, man. Darling.
Almost there. Almost there. But Your Excellency, I'm so excited to be here today cooking with you. You've put on your chef's hat and you are ready to go.
Just
Why are we here today?
I had to put this chef's hat in your honor, Lulu. Well, we're celebrating the week of Italian cuisine around the world. You know, Italians are very serious about their what
food.
they eat, their food, and what they do in the kitchen. And so it's not just serious. We celebrate our food. And so that's I thought let's do it in Zambia as well. In
I
Zambia,
love it. Like
you love
you
this?
have gotten
Yeah.
in with it, and as he's been saying the entire period, Lulu Chizalila.
Zalila, yes, you stole my line.
I'm telling you, no, you do it so well. I love how you just adapt to the different languages wherever you travel, and how you've adapted to Zambia. What are we cooking today? What's on the menu?
What do Zambians love most?
Shima?
Yeah, that's right. And what do you do with Shima when it's left over? You know, with the leftover Shima that you haven't...
Well, most times it's either thrown away, given to the dogs. I mean, in the wood kitchen, we like to play around with it, but I'm interested to hear what you're gonna do with our Shima.
And I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you later. Now, we will first and foremost do something Italian today, okay? And it's ragu, which is known in the English-speaking world as the Bolognese
Yes,
sauce.
Bolognese sauce. I know that at least, not ragu.
We don't call it Bolognese sauce, but there is a reason why it's called Bolognese, because the main version or the most famous version of it comes from the city of Bologna. And that is why we call it, outside of Italy, it's called Bolognese. But we do it in every part of Italy. And it's basically a meat sauce, okay? So you can use any kind of meat. And I've got an interesting story about that. About a couple of weeks ago, we went to Italy with your president.
Yes.
President H.E was in Rome on the 21st of November. And we were hosted by our president. And we had a type of ragu. We had gnocchi with lamb ragu.
And gnocchi is potato-based, right?
Yeah, it's potato dumplings, basically.
I
yeah.
love it. What kind of ragu did you have?
We had lamb ragu.
Yum.
So, ragu, you can do with any kind of meat, almost any kind of meat. We don't usually do it with chicken, but we do it with beef, we do it with pork, we do it with pork and beef, which is what we're going to do today.
Yum.
We can do it with lamb. Okay, so today the most common one is done with beef and pork. So we got some mince meat, which is...
That's all beef?
That's all beef. And that is the most common way that we do it at home, okay? If you want to go a little more sophisticated, you use also some other cut of beef, which is, in this case, brisket, but you can use any kind. I wouldn't use the very expensive ones because, frankly, the taste is going to be the same, and you're going to cook it for a couple of hours.
When
and
you
you're not
say
gonna-
expensive, are you talking about oxtail? Because I love oxtail.
Oh,
Can I
yeah,
do
no,
it with
you can
oxtail?
do oxtail. Oh, you can do oxtail.
I mean, that would be so...
Absolutely,
You see,
can
I'm
do it.
glad we agree on something.
Yes, you can do it with oxtail. We can do it any kind of meat. I just wouldn't do it with fillet. Because maybe you enjoy it in any other way. Or with, you can even do it with steak if you really fancy that. But anyway, we're going to do it brisket, and then we've added a little bit of pork. In this case, it's pork leg. Why is it pork leg? Because I'm crazy about prosciutto, about ham. And I think that the pork leg is the tastiest part of the pig.
Oh, really?
Don't
I
you
need
think
to
so?
learn. No,
No?
don't ask me about pork. I do not know anything. It's
Okay.
a very recent thing for me.
All right. Anyway, so then we start this recipe by chopping a carrot, an onion. This is my special knife.
I
by the
can
way.
see it's very special. He took it out of a special box. And I see you also have celery, and we brought you some
Thank
stuff
you.
from the Wood Kitchen Herb Garden.
Thank you.
Organic. And I'm hoping to see what you're going to use from, these herbs that we've brought today.
Oh yeah, we will. So we got some garlic, we got some, as I said, the carrot, and some celery. We're gonna chop it, and shall we chop?
What about the tomato? Where does tomato come into this? Because I know you guys cook with a lot of tomato.
Yeah, we got tomato in this recipe. Of course, it's
okay.
a big part of it, but it takes time. First, you have wine. The next one is wine.
Can you drink the wine as you...
Oh, yeah. In fact, this is the most important thing. Yeah, I'll get a glass, 2 glasses.
2 glasses.
Shall we?
Are you even Italian if you don't have wine as you cook for the food and for you? I am loving this episode.
So we're having some Italian wine that is available in Zambia.
Oh, so it's available in Zambia. I like to hear that. And even the olive oil, you said it's supplied by a local company too.
That's right, yes.
Fantastic.
You can find it in all supermarkets.
Fantastic. The details of the distributor are going to be on the screen right now. You can get your wine and your olive oil and your passata sauce all from this specific distributor. Cheers.
Cheers.
I like this.
Thank you, Do and To. That's the distributor.
Do and To. So I think this is the time when you said we're going to be having some of
That's
the
right.
herbs from my garden. I love saying that. That is like my favorite thing to say about
Anything.
anything, just like from my garden.
I love your garden because you got nice, fresh thyme.
Yes.
I love thyme. We sang the song before.
Yes.
And we're going to add thyme. We're going to add a little bit of rosemary. This is not necessarily done in every time an Italian cooks this recipe, but we're going to do that. And the other thing we're going to do is we're going to add wine at this stage.
Yum.
Not the one that you were drinking,
But
Yeah.
another glass of wine.
another glass of wine. Same wine though.
So is that
So-
gonna be like chopped or you just
Yeah, we just
I
do
love
this.
that. I love that.
And put it in.
I love that.
Yeah. And that's it. Same thing with the thyme. You just...
It's so rustic. It's totally the way I cook.
But you know what?
Oh.
That's not just easy. It just gets a little bit of the goodness out of it when you kind of squeeze it a little bit.
Yeah, you like
So you
make
get
sure
even-
the juices come out. The oils smell so good.
Mm.
Love it.
I love it. Okay, so we mix it in, and as
Can
we
I-
mix it in,
You tell me when I can do the honors of the wine.
yes, come and pour the wine.
Okay. All of it goes in there.
Okay, so at this point, all of it goes in there, and I'm not stirring.
Okay.
No, because when you pour wine, you want the alcohol to evaporate. That's for the angels. It's not for us.
okay.
Okay. So we just leave it for a minute, so that the alcohol goes away, but the taste stays.
Oh, I love
Okay.
that. Now that's something I didn't know because I'm like pouring in the wine and like mixing.
Whenever you put any alcohol into a recipe, you leave it for at least a minute before you start.
Lesson learned.
So now, darling,
We go with that.
time to add the tomato, which is the final ingredient we add to this.
Fantastic.
We can stir now. It is safe. The alcohol has evaporated. And now you do the honors.
All right. How much of it should I
All
pour?
of it. Just go for it. Shall I help?
Okay, yeah, please. Oh, okay. Okay. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. So I'm gonna go in with that's a lot of tomato.
Oh, yeah, you put it in. It's a red sauce. It's a red sauce.
And it has to be red.
Oh, okay.
So how long is this going to go on for?
Long.
Long.
Like, as long as you like.
Let's go and drink more wine.
So while the ragu is bubbling away, it's almost ready now.
Almost there.
Almost ready.
It's been about an hour and a half.
Yesterday, Lulu had Shima at home, right? And you got some left over.
Leftover, which you told me not to throw away.
Don't throw it away. What we're gonna do is we're gonna fry it. But before we do, we're gonna cook it. We're gonna cut it into small little pieces like that. Look, like a little thing like that.
I love it.
And then you do maybe a matchstick like that. Yeah. And you're gonna fry this in small pieces, chips basically. Yeah. I'm gonna fry it, pan fry it.
In olive oil.
You can, yes, darling, in olive oil, as ever. Well, you can deep fry it. If you deep fry it, well, maybe you use cooking oil because
the
you know
normal
it is
cooking
expensive.
oil.
But if you pan fry it in olive oil, you taste the olive
The
oil.
taste is amazing. So
Yeah.
you see, we're not gonna waste.
So
we
we're
don't
gonna
waste
take the
in
olive
wood
oil.
kitchen.
We're gonna turn on here. So we add some olive oil. Not a lot, just to
Just
cover the
enough.
pan.
There.
So we are adding the chips, the Shima chips to it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we got some chips that we fried, right?
And Shima chips, guys.
Shima chips fried, and we're gonna put some salt on top of them, and we're gonna put them in a plate, on the plate.
Nice. Guys, I just snuck in a taste and they taste so good. I did not expect how they taste. It tastes like a bougie version of, is it chimbala? The stuff that you take at the bottom of the pot, you know, when you cook in Shima,
Yeah.
the bottom of the pot. This is a tastier version of that because there's the salt and the olive oil. It's
nice.
really cool.
It's nice. And then we're gonna put our ragu.
Oh, it looks so
the middle?
nice and rich.
You can go ahead and taste. Let's see. So, will you ever throw away in Shima again?
Who, me? No.
Food security, guys. Food security.
Yes. We're all about food security. We're not going to throw away the Shima. And I think we're going to give you guys even more examples of what you can do within Shima. This is really, really a very nice, simple recipe.
Yeah.
Also, the ragu, it tastes so good. It's been, going for hours and you can taste the goodness. I always love slow cooked stuff.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put a little bit of rosemary on the top. Yeah.
We eat with our eyes and that looks really good.
Okay.
Or,
Well. Nice, eh?
this is good. Ambassador, thank you so much for having us in your home.
Absolutely. Thank you, Lulu. Thank you for having us on your show. And don't miss the Battle of the Chefs for the Italian Cuisine Week coming up. Yeah!
It's coming up soon. So how do you say bow ciao?
Ciao, ciao!
Ciao, ciao! Salute!
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 Grazie. Cin cin.